I think I'm back. Was I away? Yes, I was. I was doing this. See if I can doing this. I just recorded a video of me drawing these. I'll upload it to YouTube soon. And now I'm trying to live cast it because I've live casted before and I've always screwed up, or my internet connection dropped, or maybe my configurations weren't right, so it was always a very sad affair. So right now I'm trying to do both at the same time, kind of live casting and recording a video. So if it doesn't live cast properly, I'll still have a copy of it on my PC, and that will be good because I can still upload to YouTube, I guess. There's better people to see, to watch drawing. I hope the sound is alright. I hope all of that is alright. I don't know. So these are kind of my 3 picks for the whole thing. I want a big tank kind of character that can take a lot of shots, can jump on top of the character, and even pursue him if he jumps on a platform. For instance, if he's like, this is a platform, the player is here, this is the big guy. If the player goes here and then up here, this big guy will just go Hulk on his ass, kind of curl down with his arms down, and then just do a big leap, like in Bioshock Infinite, you know, those handyman. Just a big character, really, maybe even bigger than this. This is like the size of our hero right here. Oops, sorry, open this again. Let me just scale this down. Open broadcaster, do not fail me, please. See if any, no. Okay, so that's what I'm going for here. I'm probably, I don't know if I should draw a couple of more, maybe just try some animation, not animation frames, just kind of trying to get a sense of what this guy could do. Just, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to just very quickly and in a very dirty way, trying to just ascertain if I can make him, I don't know, maybe this isn't the right time for it, because this isn't very interesting work, I guess. Trying to see what kind of animations I could do with it, but yeah, I could do this. See, so it's like this, and then it kind of curls his legs up, so he can kind of put his legs forward and then move his arms forward. He will probably be stretching his arms right now, like this. Yeah, I think this would be a really cool kind of character. The way it moves is really interesting. It's not just walking back and forth, it's really dynamic. It could be a really cool character. Oops, no. Yeah. Ooh. Take out the select away. Yeah, this could be a really cool character. Or this will be if I make it. Some characters just have really simple walking patterns, but it would be nice to have this big these are kind of the legs going under it. Yeah, this will be really cool. You get the idea, right? Yeah, like a big giant ape kind of thing. When it needs to jump, it just crouches down and jumps on top of the enemy, on us, on the player. The players, if we can manage to get co-op going really well. Now, how will it attack? Maybe just hitting you with his weight. I could do a mouth for it. Could have like a very scary mouth full of teeth kind of coming out. Yeah, maybe. This is also a good one. What I want also is a character I can easily kind of reuse the same animation, so there'll be different areas and they will have different, slightly different behaviors and strengths. So it would be nice if I use this one, which I'm kind of liking right now. It's a bit odd, maybe this would work better, or maybe even this one. I don't really like this one very much. There's something about it that just doesn't. The arms are huge, that's interesting, but it's just the way the arms kind of, they look like, I've said this in part 1 of this video, it just looks like a big square, I don't know, it looks like he went to the gym, and that's not at all what I want, a gym looking kind of creature. But if I do arms like this, it will always look like that, I guess. What if it has like tentacles instead of arms? What if it's just a kind of octopusy, or maybe octopusy sounds awful, like octopus-like creature. Yeah, this would be kind of creepy, wouldn't it? I don't know, it doesn't really go well with a squared off shape. I would have to find something different. Take out the eye. Don't like the eye. I don't know. I don't think. Maybe if this bit goes backwards instead of to the front, like, yeah, it makes more sense. Yeah, this is kind of looking scary. It looks like it has a cape, which is not at all what I want. No capes. It's not a robot, it's organic. So that makes some of it harder. Yeah, just make it really scary, like this could be like gills or something. Oops. Yeah, maybe this would work. Let's try kind of getting the arms right. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's see if anyone on Twitter said, "Oh, the sound is awful." No, because nobody might be watching. And if that's the case, well, that's the case. In case you're wondering what this is all about, I am making a game with my colleague, my partner, called Greedy Guns. We've been making games for more than a year now. At least in this company we made, but we've been making games for like 4 years or something. Yeah, it just looks, I don't know, it looks like legs have been attached to it, to the side. It looks really creepy. Creepy, I would say crappy. I don't know, I'll just do this. You never know, I might change my mind, I might think it's wonderful in 2 days' time. I doubt it. I back everything up and it's just so pointless sometimes. But let's do it. Let's back it up and just maybe make it, you know, just tentacles you know, roots going on here. And yeah, we'll do a root like this as well. It's just one big root, two big roots, and then on the bottom just do a couple of more. Yeah, this will be creepy. This would be really creepy. If it was slow and then jumps on you and it takes like a ton of shots, this is still better than this thing. But I'm just trying different stuff, you know, just trying to yeah, I don't know, maybe with more kind of thing with the tentacle. It's going to be really hard to animate a tentacle because it's yeah, I better go with something that can easily be broken up. It would be cool to have like these sort of tentacles, but it's going to be very hard to animate. I want to have tentacled enemies, but it's going to have to be simpler than this. Yeah, it's going to have to be simpler than that. Because I still don't have a feature in Spriter that kind of, that's for like a next build that could mesh deform stuff, and with that I could do really good looking I don't know, I could try it. I'm wasting time here. I'm wasting your time here as well, because I'm not trying different designs. I'm just looking at this one. I have no idea what these lines are. I'm just trying to get a shape going on. Ooh, this could actually be really creepy if it just went inwards somehow and then had like this massive eye. It looks like a vagina. I'm sorry. The tentacle vagina. That could be scary, right? Tentacle vagina could be something scary in the game. Oh my god, this looks awful. So I guess I can't make tentacles work very well, but I'll try one again. That's what I do. Just kind of get the weight on it, you know. All the weight is here. Then have like roots here. This could work, right? Like a big squid. I don't like this like this. Maybe I would make it like this. It's a big squid, so it has it. Make a big plant. I'm not watching any comments on Twitch. I'm not watching anything. This is also being live cast. I'll upload it to YouTube. If my computer doesn't crash, if the internet doesn't go out, if everything. So no, I'm not feeling it, I guess. I'm not feeling this one right now. Maybe because I'm happy with, oh, it's not so bad, but I think I'm happy with this big one, and this one kind of makes it pointless to keep trying to make different ones, because I'm kind of happy with those. I just wanted to live cast also that process, because I just spent like half an hour doing the other ones, and it was really interesting for me, at least. Kind of think out loud. And wait, I think I'm getting something cool here. It's not so bad. This plant kind of thing doesn't really work for it. plant isn't really mobile. It's not something I can imagine pouncing someone. Pounce, right? Jumping on top aggressively. English is not my first language, as you can probably tell by my humongous accent. I do alright. I can communicate. Yeah. Sorry to make it so small sometimes. You could probably, if you're watching it on YouTube or something, I keep zooming out and it really probably doesn't help. See if I got anyone saying the sound is shit. No, so maybe the sound is alright this time. I got an idea. Maybe just do this and the other leg like this. Like it kind of drags the leg while it moves. Not bad actually. This would work for one of these, kind of dragging the leg as it moves. I'm always making it more complicated for me to animate and stuff. I know it's hard not to when you got all these digital tools. You can do so much and try so much, iterate so much. It's really hard to kind of say, oh, it's good enough. Yeah, I guess this could be it. Could be another one. Has very little detail. I don't know. Mouth kind of seems like a smiley thing. Too wide is something I'm really not going for. Yeah, this is one scary mouth, I guess. Or it could be, and just make it it still looks cute, I guess. But I could make it scarier. Just a matter of getting the right features for it, I guess. Yeah, this could work as well. I don't know. Let's do some. But the head is very plain. It's very boring. I don't want to give it any horns. I don't think it will work. Oh, maybe it would, like horns or ears or something like this. Not so bad. It looks like a small devil. Maybe a crest of some sort. I don't know. Maybe I'm just pushing it. Not really feeling this. Yeah, this makes it much more, because the other one has a sort of expression to it. You could see it was surprised to see this is just looking into nothing. It's just void, and that's really interesting in my opinion. If I want to do a scary creature, just make it look void, like the eyes. It could just kill you. You don't know. Nope. Yeah, I would have to work on its expressions and whatnot. Giving it, it's not really hands, it's kind of tentacle-ish kind of things. Yeah, this could work, I guess. I keep saying it and I keep changing it, like, yeah, this could work. And then I change it a bit more. It's called nitpicking. Yeah, that's what it is. So, how long was this? Oh, 20 minutes and I did just one guy. I'm sorry, people. I'm really sorry. I should have... Oh no, I did this curvy thing here as well. But 19 minutes for this is appalling. But I can excuse myself. Not excuse, I can justify myself. The thing is, after a couple of goes, after a couple of tries, you actually... like the first few concepts, you just get it out and it's really quick because you're trying all sorts of new things. And when you reach like the 7th, 10th, you have to change kind of the creature you're doing. At least I do, because it just becomes small variations of the stuff. It just doesn't. Well, you can't produce that many new images anymore. It just becomes like you're just tossing things in the air and just seeing if it works, and it's usually not the best practice. You have to kind of think about the weight of the character, the way it moves. So what I'm going to do now is, I like this one, really do. I like this one as well. I think both of them. I even like the new one a bit. I would have to kind of look at it more. It looks kind of dinosaurish, but it could work. It depends where in the game. I find this more alien-like. What I'm going to try to do right now is do a variation on this one. Like, imagine this is in the first area of the game. In the third area we get a similar enemy with the same kind of movement in terms of walk cycle and idle, but different when it comes to strength and attack patterns and stuff. This is really this will help us get more content in and really ease the burden on me, because I have to animate everything. So if I can share an idle with another character or a walk or something, it's really good. So what changes could I do here? Imagine I want the same assets, I want everything the same, the same scale. So this one has spikes all over it. Maybe the other one doesn't. Maybe the other one is I don't know, maybe the other one is armored. Yeah, it could be armored. We just put some kind of plating going like this, like some square scales. So this is this is what I'm going to try to do, kind of do some variations on this guy, see if I find I could do this, just kind of gilded. No, gilded is getting it golden, right? So yeah, getting it like armored. And if you're thinking, oh, that's really crappy, just reusing enemies, come on, man. Tell me one game that doesn't do that. So much content. We have to, and I want to, because if it's really good character, if it moves well, it just makes sense. Like having, it's extremely flat, but you get it's everything is oriented in the same way. So that's my bad, but it looks like it's been covered with post-its. But oh well. Let me just kind of. Yeah, I should have kind of did some lines like this so I could kind of follow the contours of its body. Still learning, right? We all are. So it could be something of the sort. Maybe even have a mouth like this with some teeth. So as you can see, it's already different. Just put some teeth in. Now this one has a mouth. Maybe the size is too big for it. Maybe just do one of those really creepy dead doll eyes, which really freak me out. An expressionless enemy, just terrible stuff. And this would be it. You would have the big armored, let's call it, I don't know, lugger. I don't know why. A lugger, lugs. I hope I'm not saying something really awful. But I don't have the dictionary right now, so if I am, bear with me. Yeah, this could be a nice variation on the thing. Kind of like the Rock. Is it the Rock? No, it's the Thing by the Fantastic Four. Yeah, by the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four. It's part of the Fantastic Four. It's not creation of the Fantastic Four. Yeah, this could work. Just get it nice and scale even to the brim. course, this all will depend. Will I choose this one? Will I choose this one here? Really depends. How easy it is to animate each one, and how easy it is to get. And that's really important, because I can just, yeah, it could be challenging, it could look good, it's going to make it really hard to animate, but it's going to really look good. But you gotta do some compromise. You gotta think about development time and all that. We don't want. See, it kind of looks cool, right? So this would be an armored version. What else could I have? I'm not watching the comments, so I have no idea. You can tweet me, you know. If there's anyone watching, you can tweet me at MIGRAFAEL. You know, if you're watching the cast. Ooh, if you're not watching the cast, well, then you can't pitch any ideas, I guess. If you're just watching on YouTube, I guess. So let's go. How long has it been? 26 minutes. I think we can do another variation of this one, but I'm having no ideas right now. So I have the armored version. This is the easy one, armored version. That's okay. How could I make this look more fierce? A version that looks more fierce, maybe. I don't want it to give it more legs, obviously. I want it to have the same structure, so I can keep the walking animation and all that, and just change some of the behaviors. And I think I could easily reskin it like 3 times. That's the tops I want to do. I can even make like a smaller version. I can just go, oops, that's good. I can even do a smaller version of it, like small little guys just going about trying to hit you, if that would make sense. But I don't know. Let's call this the normal one. This the armored one. The armored one's looking crappier and crappier by the second as I look at it. Well, it's the mouth and the eyes, but let me try to focus on this one. What else could be different? I don't know. Maybe this sort of beast, this sort of movement in another area could actually be not just a melee character. You could actually spit stuff at you. So maybe I would put some sort of mouth or. I don't know what sort of mouth this is, just so it would be melee and it would spit at you. Let's put some drool in because it kind of spits at you. I don't know. And make it very big brush. Maybe can't change this too much, but give it a tail. That wouldn't be too. Could give it a tail, I guess. It's not too much trouble. Could even give it every single one of these a tail. Wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, but a tail is not really what I'm after here. So something that could change the character, something that could make it. If this just jumps and this spits, I don't know. Yeah, maybe get a nice double chin going. That would be cool. It could look a bit more grotesque, more full, more kind of. I don't know. I'm just trying different stuff here. To change the silhouette of it. Well, not the silhouette. The silhouette is going to be almost the same, but bring some sort of. It's kind of like an armor, but not so much. Oh, I think it will work. It looks kind of droopy, like a dumb enemy. It doesn't look as agile and smart as the other one. It just looks like dumb, fatter version of it. Not saying, well, don't want to insult fellow fellow human beings that are a bit chubby. Just saying, he looks a bit fat and dumb. I'm not sorry if I insulted anyone. Didn't want to imply that fat people are dumb. Not at all.